Brieven asked how a person is zoiche to feel a geschmack in lernen and davenen. There are many times we are davening and learning only because we have to do it, not with a chayshik and not with a... The Rebbe says in Lekite Maran, very, very important Torah. The Rebbe says, Simonian, Ki kol ha-poigem bebris ein yuchel lispalel. He could, can mispalel sein. What ein yuchel lispalel? I'm taking a siddur. I'm gonna davening. Ein yuchel lispalel bebeginnes kol atzmoi seit oimarnu with a chayshig, with a geschmack. So the Rebbe says, every person that is poigem bebris, the davenan is a bitter drink. Like you're going to the doctor gives you medication. It's not good the medication, but you know I have to take it because this gonna make me healthy. But it's very bitter. Then there's sweet drinks. So the Rebbe says, if a person is poigem b'pagama bris, the davenan, the lernen, the mitzvahs are bitter. Mamash, you can't wait. When I'm finishing, another time davenan. If a person do tshiva, he says, B'shefer Hashem, I don't want to do bad things. I want to be a ehrlich yid. I want to be good. I don't want to do sins. Help me and forgive me, please. Then he's gonna feel sweetness in his davening. How we can be careful not to be a poigem bebris. Chazal says, everything starts from the eyes. If a person watching bad things, looking at not good things, then the next step is he do sins. He fall into the pagama bris. If a person is don't watching movies, don't look at wherever, then he has a pure brain, a clean head, a clean mind. Then he could daven, then he could learn. So we have to ask Hashem every day, Hashem, I want to be good. I don't need my phone, my smartphone. I don't need my iPad. I don't need this. Please, I'm so addicted to this. So I can't stop watching this garbage. It's a very big addiction. In Zohar Kodesh says, every person that falls in Pagama Bris, he can't do tshiva. What means he can't do tshiva? The Rebbe says, nobody understands this piece of Zohar. No such a thing. A person can't do tshiva. So what's the meaning in the Zohar? You could do tshiva, but it's also so hard that you should stop doing these things, because if someone used to do a virus, how I stop? I'm so addicted. I wanna watch this TV show, this kind of stories, and it's so addictive. So you can't stop. Baruch Hashem, I never watched movies. It sounds like I'm talking like I know exactly. I'm talking because the boy is talking to me in Gilad. people are talking to me, they're crying to me, take me out. So I ask them, what's so hard? Don't look. So Yeshiva, you don't understand. I'm in this. I can't stop watching this. Every day I'm saying, I'm finished, because after you look garbage, you feel very, very bad. The feeling is you have a disgusting and a guilt. Then I'm back to them. I don't know how I can, how I can stop. So what's the answer? What's the way to go out? Only tefillah, asking Hashem, help me. Hashem, help me. I need a yeshia. I want to be good. I know it's not good for me to watching these things. Please take away from me these things. Please help me. Then, with the time, you start feeling a time in davening. You start feeling a time in. There are people told me, I don't know, Shabbos is like Sunday by me. In Pesach, it's like I'm going. I heard for 10 years ago. I can't forget this. Someone told me the Seder Nacht, it's like I'm going shopping in Petmark. It's a thing. What I have to do, you know? Or we go shopping. What? Die gab's aan mijn zoek me ze. Het maar de Seder Nacht hier. Gezegd ik maar dat gaan shopping aan nacht, morgen nacht. Dat zit op mijn zijde. Dat is niet precies. No feelings, no nothing. Ungeschnitten, all veins that going to the heart, to the it's stuck, it's blockage, like a person has a heart attack. How it became a heart attack? The blood. There's a blockage in the veins. The same thing. There is barachnias. The all veins are stuck with schmitz. With not good things. So how the way the Rebbe says, every person who's gonna learn my cipher, my sfurim, even all veins are clogged. My lekita mana, my sfurim, my aitzes, my debirim, it's gonna open all veins. You're gonna start feeling a time in davening. You're gonna start feeling a time in. The main thing is, if you Baruch Hashem, you have kids. You have to watch. There are people that are so lazy today, these days. They don't have koyach. They are so lazy, so they give teritza for the moyach. They're kids. Don't bother them. Chinuch, you can't start when they become big. You have a big boy, 10 years, 30 years. Okay. You have to go to shul. What? Shul? I'm staying home. It's not interesting. What shul? If you are taking them when they are small, not a baby from a year. You wanna make a babysitting. There are people here. Bring the babies. There's not a babysitting. What? You wanna help your wife? It's very nice. So stay outside. And take a chair outside with the carriage and help your wife. It's very, very nice. It's a very big thing if a wife is very stressed out. Stressed out, okay. I'm bringing she wants a little bit of sleep. I'm gonna bring my kids, but stay outside. You are staying the whole besmadrish. But if you have a child from 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you have to start and bring him a shield. Then. I see there are fathers, there are people here that don't care for the kids. No, he don't know Ivra. The kid don't know how to read. Okay, so start slowly. Oh mine. Start teach him that now he gonna listen to you. Then a little bit later, he start to know a little bit. Say like this, they stay like this. I see here kids from 10 years. We say like this, and he don't know. Even this he don't know to stay here. The simple things because the father is busy with he's lazy. You don't have strength. You don't have patience for the kid. It's small. You have to teach them. Chinuch, the sterkste, the powerful thing in the world. Because what is hard for a person to do? What is easy for a person to do? No, you understand? What is hard for a person to do and what is easy for a person to do? It's hard for you to fast Yom Kippur? Not so hard. Not so hard. Why? Because my mind knows that today we're not eating. I'm 3 years. If you say for a person when he's big, 13 years, today we're not eating. Oh, you know, alles is de moich, no? Ask a smoker. It's hard for you Shabbos to not to smoke? No. It's not hard because in his mind he knows today is Shabbos. Maybe it's a tzitem a bissl. He needs the caffeine, the nicotine, but it's not like darf jetzt unheimlich zerrasen, mamsch auf der Grude Wand. Der Moich, der Kinder, so immer Kinder geworden. Eska Bucher, what his father took him to shul every Shabbos, and every day he sees his father go Shachar Tzmicha Marav. It's hard for you to go Shachar Tzmicha Marav? No, this is the life. This is the part of my life. Then I had a whole family. 7 years ago, I was very, very streng in Davenach. And if I see a boy comes in after Chatzos, I can't take it. In this year, I'm open the yeshiva. What? You have to daven for Chatzos? There's a halucha shechinuch. So one time I scream at a boy. So the boy asked me, Yeshiva, I want to talk to you. Yeshiva, my father doesn't daven. One day in the year, Yom Kippur, he goes to shul. Chassidish man. Hand gaat in the shul. Today, because he's older a little bit. When he was younger, he had this Shabbos in the morning. He'd go to find his friends, to drink a little bit in the shul. My father, he talked nicely to me. Yeshiva, you see a whole life from you are a kid. Davening. So you can't understand why a bucher didn't daven. I didn't see it. So why you scream at me? I don't know. It's a new thing for me. Chatzos, Shmas. I don't know this. So chinuch is the biggest thing. Yesterday by night I give a shir in my home for Chasana. Even when I go home, I have to work. I'm working for 24 hours. There was a rabbi, and he was a bucher. He was very, very broke. He needed a shidduch. He didn't have parents. The parents were separate. He's still separate. Baruch Hashem, the shvuger. One time he told me, the yeshiva, after yeshiva, the yeshiva goes home now. The yeshiva has a couch. The yeshiva has to have a couch. Come home. He said, the yeshiva got the heim. The yeshiva got the couch. The yeshiva eats a chub. The yeshiva got the hose. Baruch Hashem, I'm working home also. So I shmooze with the Chasanim. So the Chasanim asked me, why there are women so veractioned, stubborn, not to cut the hair. I don't talk from the Litvische people, even here, but the Hasidic people, all the ganze generation that comes from the Chassam Sofer. When the Chassam Sofer writes, you have to cut your hair, you're not allowed to have hair. And why there are women that are so, make a big deal from this. So I told him, because what you have from this, if you have sai anyhow to be covered, so what you have from the hair? You have to be covered also home. So what you have? Laas? Was hast du? Who's my laas? Lies with knits. What do you have? He started to come a little bit older. You have white hair. What's the big deal? What? In summer you schwitzt. No? I have a little bit hair from Pesach till now. I can't take it. It's one day it's hot. So I told them, if you don't talk from this, if you don't shmiz from this, when they are young, when they don't have the nisoyan from this, Blitzlink, all of a sudden, come, we're going to take up your hair. They werden traumatized, wie heißt das? They got traumatized. A lot of people, they say, my wife, she got crazy. She can't look at a shave machine and shave it. She got mama. Why? Ask. Let's take for example. I asked my wife. It was an assignment for you a day after the chasana to cut off your hair. She told me an assignment. I wait every day because my shver, my wife's father, my father-in-law, talk to the kids by the sea, the Shabbos, the great thing from this, and the Tzanzeruf. Every person when they come to Tzanzeruf asking for a yeshia, Tzanzeruf says, if you're gonna cut your hairs, I'm gonna promise you a yeshia. The Zohar Kodesh says, if a woman steckt sich raus, sticks out a little bit hair, even in the house, you can. Let's talk the positive side. If a woman covers the hair also in home, she's gonna have kids, great kids, tzaddikim. She's gonna be parnusa in the house. Gonna be the shechina gonna be in the house. In the shaidim, not gonna have place in the house. And you imagine the other. I don't want to talk like to negative. So if you are mechanech, I told it for your wife again. We have a school, we have 40 years girl, 30 years girl. You have to teach from them, you have to talk from them, the nice thing from them, not, okay, well, let's go, we're going to cut your hair. This is the answer. This is the answer. They think they don't have to talk from simple things. Kol Nidra, before Kol Nidra, he was crying every year. He cries, he begging the women, please, we have to get Mashiach. The hair, this holding back the Ge'ila, he cries. There was a few Bucherim, they hide a tape recorder. There are tapes now, you can listen. He cries. Satmar Rebbe was crying, please, take away cut off your hair. Why? This week in Medrash, you're learning Medrash a little bit. Parshas Bamidbar. There was a lady, she calls Kimches. The Chacham asked her, what you doing great things? What you doing so great that all your kids are kohanim, gedolim, tzaddikim? You see a lot of mishpuchas. One kid is a tzaddik, one kid is a lamda, one kid is a works, one kid is a family. All kids, tzaddikim, gedolim. She answered the chachoma, the roof in my house didn't see my hair. Even I was alone in my house, I watch. Even I have to change cover. I make it very carefully. I'm very careful that it's rausstecken. No, that should. Metzias is the truth is, if you have it, it's mamash unmöglich. Impossible that Tiegel valt daher and Tiegel valt daher. It's a tefich, it's not a tefich, it's a etzba. Because that's some soy for all tzaddikim begging to cut off the hair. No? So you come to a woman after the chasana, come, we have a shaver, we have to cover the hair. She got traumatized. What? But if you are mechanech the kids like this, play with your hair and enjoy your hair till the wedding. After the wedding, we take it out and it's gonna bring parnus and it's gonna bring the shechina should be here. She waits for this. But if you don't talk, then a young man comes to me. He don't know what to do now. She shaves her hair by the wedding, but now she can't. She wants her hair. She wants the hair. She wants that hair. What do you need your hair for? Lies? Was darfst du dann hur? Kannst du chef and a side. Don't explain me why I have to do it. You take him in my head. So I talk to him. You can't. Don't be pushy. Don't talk from this subject. If you're gonna push your wife, shave, you're gonna lose your wife. You have to watch. You have to watch out how you're talking. You have to be the Eibishter, ask Hashem every day that you should your children, your daughters, they should be good and great. Eibishter helfen. No, because there are. Someone come to me this week. Oh, I can't take it. My schnieren. Daughter-in-laws comes with the they didn't shave. Wat was ja? Maar meidelijk, we geleerd de school nog, ik ben met finals, met tests, schmes. Bij de president gegeven, plötzlich was op de hoek. Was de geleerd met ze? Macht me schicken in school, macht me schicken de kinderen. Wo ist Englisch, Menglisch? Wo ist Englisch anders wie Jiddisch? Why the English teacher kann nicht reden Jiddisch in der Meidlich? Wo ist der Mischi Gas von dem? Englisch redet man Englisch. Wo ist der Mischi Gas von dem? Wo ist der jetzt kommt er an Psagoite, jetzt kommt er an now English, now the president, ich darf wissen, wer der Präsident gewähnt. Und der Englisch teacher, der noch Mittag-Teacher, jetzt nehmen wir einen Sog mit der Meidlich, ich tellen. Wo sind wir einen mit der Meidlich, größer Big ist, weiß nicht, wie es ganz Tag. Das ist eine stippende Zeit. Weiß nicht, wie es so tellen wir ein bisschen. Und ich mach mir School für einen halben Tag. Stamm sitzen in Heer, nach Chadele Badele, für 100 Jahre, for 2000 years ago, we find a worm mit 20 foot. Dan muss ich schreiben, dass ich Kita Luches. Als man sagen, machen Gäusig von uns in Chinuch. Und ich darf jetzt gehen studieren in College, dann muss ich schreiben das. Aber wir finden eine Warm, was hat 20 Fies von der, 20 Fies von der, und das heißt Education. Ja? Was lebt man? Was ist Science? Was is science? If I do science, is that just get a teacher? He was in school? No other teach science. What? There's a frog in Africa that has 3 eyes. So what was I jetzt tun? Huh? Sehr wichtig, nein? Keine Schleimmund haben. If you are mechanich, you educate the kids, was de Leben is später ist es ein geringer für sie. Kann ich schon gefahren Mensch, ich schneide dich auf die Uhr. Ich schneide dich auf die Uhr. Ich schneide dich auf die Nose. I'm not cutting my hair, cut your nose. But if I ask my wife, this wasn't so hard for you because I have women that come to me, it's hard. So I ask my wife, it's what hard? She told me, I'm not getting schar for this. Like the other people that this is my family. I wait for this moment because my father told me every time the nicely way, not the nicely way that every time when a woman comes to Tzanzeruf, Heilige Tzanzeruf to ask Aishia, Tzanzeruf told her this: cut your hairs, I promise you. There was Nasa the roof. There was a Talmud from Tzanzeruf. He says like this: you're gonna follow his rabbi every time a woman gonna come ask Aishia, I'm gonna tell her to cut her hair and I promise her Aishia. So one machitzav, one as a spoon, I say as a spoon. A wise guy ask him, what are you gonna do if she gonna cut her hair in the Aishia not gonna come? Moet je hem als een penny. Maar gefragt zijn naast de roof. What are you gonna do? You ask her, she cut her hair and she not come. So he answered a very powerful answer. I'm gonna become. Ich werde aus Rebbe, aber sieht nicht kann hur. I agreed to lose my position, but she don't have the hair now. Sag es in Englisch, no? Ich werde aus Rebbe, aber sieht nicht kann hur. No, because I was one time by Marash, and then a young man comes to Marash, and he, I don't have panusa. Marash convinced him if his wife gonna cut the hair, he gonna have panusa. So a day after the wife cut the hair, he comes screaming, my wife cut the hair, and I don't have panusa. I'm going to commit suicide. Marash, and there was Yitzchak Rosenberg, Dr. Rosenberg was in the room, and he said from Marash, the person is outside, he's screaming because he's knocking on the door. Marash didn't want to answer. I was in the room with Yitzchak Rosenberg. Dr. Rosenberg says, we have to do something, Marash, because he's going to commit suicide. He was a very fat man. So Marash says he has to lose a lot of pounds before he commits suicide. Darf nach Asach opfallen, Fahrer geht sich nehmen das Leben. Beruhig dich. Da ist die. Nimmt sich schon das Leben, können da vergehen auf der Zeit. Because a wise guy, if you want to have questions, there's questions from the world was created. Now we have you see the Burik Yakubovich. You know the story? How's the Masse? You see Benzi Yakubovich? You know the story? Die weiß, dass der Baba hat keine Kinder? Wie kennst du die Jakubowitsches du? Das ist übergeben von der Satt mit den Menschen. Da will noch einmal was verheben. Sagen, Seide und Baba, Zaidi Babi, didn't have kids. They went to Satmar Rebbe, sich hieß Ugeleini. Satmar Rebbe told her, you're gonna cut your hairs, I promise you're gonna have kids. Hast du Tzadike, wenn er rausgekommen von dem Stieb? Nussen Jakubowitsch, Simchen auf die ganze Stieb, Mafizem. Nussen Jakubowitsch. Stell dich vor, mit ein bisschen Hure, aber nicht kein Meifetz. So what's the point from this speech? You have to talk to the kids when they are small. Für sein, allein, weiß man nicht. Man darf reden von dem. So von der Wab soll das wissen. Wenn ich gedenke, einmal ein Jahr, kann ich gegeben mal drüschen wegen der Hure. Ich fühle schon, ich rede schon 2 Sachen von dem. Noch einmal reden von der Scheinkeit. Man darf nicht keine frische Masses. You don't have, when you are talking, you want to convince something, you don't have to get a new story. I'm talking here 10 years from saying Mishnayos with my 10 stories. Noch einmal. And I convinced most from the boys here. How much times you finish Mishnayos? 70 times, yeah? he was a lowlife on the street. You know him? He carry white socks. He's a no. He was in the street. Didn't want to school. Was a smart boy. Didn't want to go to school. He goes in a school that calls bike. 3 years. He circled Borough Park. So I took him and you want to come to yeshiva? No. You want to play with me shach? Chess? Yes. So I was making that he should win. Not he should see that I'm not making good, but then he feel good. I win the Rosh Hashiva. And he wants to talk to me. She wollte reden zu mir. He didn't want to talk to me. You're Breslev, I'm a Shigener. Denk schon nicht, huh? Don't come tell me I know Marash before you. Das ist mir nicht gesagt. Breslev ist mir gut, gesagt. Aber mich bei der Breslev ist gut. Now 70 times Mishnayos. Shas, you finish Shas? 1 time? 2 times Shas. Man sagt das Shas, no? So how? His father didn't say Mishnayos. You talk and you talk and you talk. The Rebbe says, Adibrat HaKoyach. The same thing with kids. No, it's such a small kid. Let him do. So you become not lazy now? You're gonna start to have koyach. Small kids have to make a brucha. There are boys. Cows. Drinking, eating without a brucha. It's not his fault. The father and the mother are so lazy, they're so into money, so into other things. Kid, kleine kind, a brucha, 1,000 times, a brucha, bis I don't know what I'm doing. The brucha comes out. Krishma, a little bit. I have a kid from 3 years, 3 years. So I'm starting Krishma, Shema, so Hashem Elkani, Hashem Eichel, Tati, ich will nicht mehr. Okay. Shema, ich kann nicht kochen, mit 3 Jahren. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. My tum tam frischkeit. The rechte hand, we sang like in Yiddish. The right hand on the closed eyes to remember there is one God in the whole world, and I'm not scaring for nobody. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Tati, I don't have koich more. Okay, go sleep. But you have to know. You're not going to bed without Krishma. That, then bread. Nah, the Tilisadan. Nah, the small kid. Why? Make the Tilisadan. What's? Was? Ach, es gibt auch Shabbos die Geschichte. Was? Mitten der Woche, am ist dort, am kann sie helfen, am nicht dort. Aber ist jetzt. About Shiva, don't know nothing. Then he became so extreme. Ich dachte, das Upstellen da Stiebe ist der Moras dabei. Aber nicht. Probier ein bisschen Zitze legen, ein bisschen begann ich sagen. Was werden älter, wenn sie nicht wissen von dir. You know how much Shield was here in America? Everything is how much? After the war, after the Milchoma. You know, wie viel congregations do upstate? Wie viel man sieht noch? Was? Noch wir fahren Milchoma, aber wir kommen noch Milchoma, was? No? Shield, where you go? What? Empty. Where? Why? Because the parents, they come to shul, the kids, they don't. Something ever comes here after the war. He says, I don't need a shul. I need a chayder. I need the kids. Do what you want to do. I need the kids. And they come to something, and the Rebbe says, there's a kid in the class, they talk, that the father has TV, and the father watch TV Shabbos. So whatever, it's not your business. This kid's gonna be. Geh mir die Kinder don't sein ehrlich. Das ist schon Shiva-Team. This was the end. Because the kids comes home with the Parshas Shavia, Masters von Twill. Amen. How you teach your kids is Badadas? What, is Badadas go in a side and for an hour? The kid don't hear you. When the kid comes, Tati, so what's it clapped? I hate myself. Oh, let me ask Hashem. Hashem, help. So it's going in slowly, the kid. Tati, I need something. I need this. Ask Hashem. Every time, like, Hashem, a little bit. I wish to help him.